Okay, y'all, I was asked in one of the videos by a commenter what it's gonna take to go into scope of work and also the budget that goes with it. So I made this video so that you guys can see exactly how it's broken down in detail. Something most people don't think about is just how much money they're gonna spend on their actual budget. So the first thing I tell everyone, if you're getting into doing real estate, whether you've been in it for a long time or you're getting into it for the first time, you always wanna make sure you write out every single thing you need to do with a property. So let's say you buy a property for $200,000, right? Depending on where you live in the country. If you buy that property for $200,000 and you think you have about $50,000 that it's gonna take to renovate it, the first thing I would do is get out a sheet of paper and write down kitchens and bathrooms, because everyone knows that's where the most important elements of the house are in order for you to maximize your dollar value. So by writing out kitchens and bathrooms, think what in that kitchen or what in that bathroom can I salvage? Because something you're gonna realize as you speed through the process and you get to the end, I assure you, you will spend more money than you possibly think. So the best thing you can do is to rein in that budget from the very beginning. So with that detailed scope of work and you write out, okay, kitchen, I'm gonna upgrade the counter. I'm gonna upgrade the cabinets. I'm gonna put in a new sink, a new faucet. It really just depends on each project individually. Because if you only have a budget of $50,000, don't expect you're gonna be able to go and get the nicest kitchen or have the best upgrades. You're gonna have to do just enough to be able to get it and turn it over to the next person. Same thing with your bathroom. Maybe there's a way for you to refinish your bathroom tile or your tub as opposed to ripping it all out and putting in brand new. Something that happens a lot with a lot of rookie investors, they get into deals and they think, you know what, I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna rip out this kitchen cabinet, I'm gonna rip out the tub, I'm gonna take this down. And then lo and behold, at the very end of the project, you lost money because you overspent on your budget as opposed to reining it in early on. So the first thing you're gonna do, get out that sheet of paper, write kitchens and bathrooms, right? Go through each one and think, what inside this kitchen or bathroom can I save? Hey, if I can save these cabinets, maybe I can just paint them. Maybe I can just have them refinished, sand them down, and then put some new handles on them, upgrade my sink and upgrade the faucet, and get some secondhand appliances. Rather than put brand new in, I think I can save about $5,000, $10,000 right there. That's the first piece. Next, you go through the bathrooms and then go line by line all throughout your house. What can I do with my flooring? Can I keep the existing flooring or do I need to upgrade it? What kind of neighborhood am I in? That's also gonna be really important with your budget because you're gonna find that some neighborhoods that are a little bit rougher around the edges, you're not gonna wanna spend as much money on it because you're gonna realize that you've actually over improved. Now, there are some people, such as myself, well, I will go into those areas that may not have the highest sales price, but I will always spend a little bit more so that I know that the next person who's buying my property is gonna get something that they love. So for me, I actually would go a little bit more, spend a little bit more than the average investor because I know that that person that comes to see it, they're gonna love it that much more. And if you were to put enough money into the deal and you put enough money into your numbers, you're gonna find that the people who do come to see it, they're gonna absolutely fall in love with it and they're gonna offer you more money and sell the house way faster. So after you've written out your full scope of work, you've written out all the things that you can do to save on your kitchen, on your bathroom, maybe your floors, maybe your walls, right? You wanna go down now to the most important items outside of the kitchens and bathrooms, and that's paint, because you're always gonna be painting, I can tell you that right now. What can you do repair-wise with your major systems? Because that's another big line item. So when you're looking at your roof, you're looking at your AC, you're looking at your electrical systems, your electrical panel, you're looking at your plumbing, right? These are all big ticket items that could cost you a lot of money down the road. So if you get that stuff handled along with the kitchens and bathrooms, that'll really set you ahead of the pack. And it'll put you ahead of most investors because you're actually thinking about the things that are gonna cost you just as much money as they're gonna save you. So something that happens a lot is that when people are looking at how much money they're gonna make on the deal, they're not factoring in addition to their budget, what they're actually gonna be spending on just holding that project longer. So if you have a mortgage payment and your mortgage is $2,000, if you've got water, electricity, like most of us do whenever we have a new property, you're gonna be spending that much more money if you take that much longer to renovate your property. So that 2-month renovation where you were just refinishing your tile and just painting the outside and doing repairs on the roof, well, now you went over budget. You're like, well, since I'm gonna be doing a new cabinet, I might as well do a new counter. I might as well do new wallpaper. I might as well, and you keep using the phrase, I might as well. Well, I might as well is only gonna cost you more money in the long run. So what ends up happening, And it's very common, right? Your budget gets out of control. You spend more than just your kitchen and bathroom. You even go beyond your paint. You do repairs that are even greater. So in addition to spending money on the actual item itself that you're repairing, you're holding that property that much longer. Every day you hold that property has a dollar value attached to it. You're paying taxes for a full 365, right? You're paying water for a full 365. So you have to think of it. If you break that water payment down by day, if you break that mortgage payment down by day, that house costs you that much additional. So if you spent $2,000 fixing your roof, well, you actually held it for an extra week, and that costs you an additional $500. So when you're coming down, you're writing up your full scope of work, and you're thinking about all the different ways you can save money, spend money, always take into consideration, in addition to those line items, is how can I save money? Because in the end, it's all gonna be the same as far as what you put into your pocket.